So when looking to use a buyer's agent, one thing that can be really helpful, especially for us, is to be aligned on what you're looking for. And if you've got a potential partner or someone else involved in buying the property with you, make sure that you two are on the same page and you know exactly what you're after. So when you're looking to approach a buyer's agent to use them, it makes our job a lot easier. We can understand where you guys are at. We can understand what are some of the things, I suppose, that's been holding you back in the past and not allowing you to be able to purchase the property until now. And we can get a good sense of that, and maybe even realign in some stages, help you understand what potentially can be purchased versus what you've been looking for, and if there's any difference there. So making sure you're aligned on knowing what you want to do and what you want to buy, and it can help us help you purchase it and get in the market very quickly. Yeah.
Going door knocking.
Indeed, on our way to door knock some doors in Bondi. Hopefully we get a nibble. No promises, of course, but it's the due diligence that's the most important thing, right?
Not like in the first one.
Not like the first one?
No. We'll keep going though.
You're gonna keep going?
Absolutely.
When talking to buyers on the phone or in the office, the objection as of right now is that there is no stock. Now, is access to off-market and pre-market opportunities going to solve all that for most buyers? And the answer is no. In reality, when you look back at the properties that you've seen and the one that you've bought, there isn't much difference in what they actually are. Now, the important thing is having that strategy in place, so when that right property does come around, you're not going to procrastinate, you can jump straight in. Because hindsight is a bitch, and you don't want to look back and say, oh my God, I've missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 properties that tick my boxes, and now you're out of the market, or you're chasing your tail. Remember that. Not interested in selling, don't blame them. That's 3 properties, or 2 that are unavailable. 1 didn't answer, which was 104. 84 is rented, but it's worth knocking, you see. Yeah, so we got a hint from a certain neighbour about a property that unfortunately the husband has passed away. And the wife was talking to one of the neighbours and wants to sell. For that reason, no one else really knows. So we won't be able to buy the property. We won't be close to to be able to buy the property due to how much the property would be worth. But it's just good to have that in the bank, to be honest. So
guys, we've got a client we've just recently bought for. They had a budget of about $5 million. It's investment purposes, so they're looking to split it up. So we recently bought a property for, say, $2 million. So we've got about $3 million left or remaining to invest for them, and we're looking now, we're going to Potts Point to see another property.
Cut you out.
Needed a little bit more work than what we thought, that one, but still a great location. And on to the next.
Just trying to keep up with the market.
Training is honestly #1 within Henderson, which is, it's just phenomenal. So we catch up on a weekly basis on a Monday for an hour. We do an hour and a half dialogue training. So that really helps us work out how we need to position ourselves, pitch ourselves when it comes to speaking with real estate agents or speaking with vendors if we're going direct to vendor, because it can really, you know, a deal can really be made or broke depending on how a conversation goes. And also, you know, obviously it comes down to dollars, right? So if you know how to say what you need to say and position it in the right way, you know, you can be doing exponentially better for your clients.
Leveraging is a really, really good tool when you're investing, because all of the interest that you make isn't just from that 50K that you invested, but you also get it from the leveraged money. So in this scenario, you have $500,000, and let's say in a year the market goes up by 10%. Pretty good year, but just for simplicity's sake, you're now at 550K. A cash on cash return, you've actually made 100%, because if you were to sell down to your original equity, you would have $100,000. So you actually doubled your money through the power of leverage. So that's awesome. Leverage can do a lot for you and your financial goals, but there is a major drawback. If that property were to go down in value, or if you were to purchase it at a poor price and sell it for less than what you bought it for, leverage acts in the opposite direction, and you're actually going to lose more. So there's a lot of risks when using leverage as a strategy, and to minimize those risks, use a professional. Now you know.